your flexible working request been denied? Did you know that your company can't just say no if you request flexible working? These are the only reasons that a company can deny your flexible working request. So the extra cost will cause damage to the business, the work can't be reorganised, people can't be recruited to do the work, will affect your quality or performance, they won't be able to meet customer demand, there's a lack of work to do during the proposed working time, and the business is planning on changing the workforce. Anyone has the right to request flexible working. You can request to change the number of hours you work, when you start or finish, the days you work or where you work. This is known as making a statutory application, and this is a day one right. Your employer must handle this in a reasonable manner. They must assess the advantages and disadvantages of your application, discuss possible alternatives, and offer an appeal process. If your employer doesn't handle your request in a reasonable manner, you can take them to employment tribunal. You can request such things as job sharing, remote working, hybrid working, part-time, compressed hours, flexi time, annualised hours, staggered hours, and even phased retirement, as there's no default retirement age anymore. The company's probably got a policy on how to make a flexible working request, but basically the things that you need to do are write to the employer, you'll discuss it with your employer. If it's agreed, you'll get the changes to your contract, and if they reject your request, the company will write to you with their reason. The company should discuss it with you before they write to you. You can make 2 applications in a 12-month period. If you're not sure how to write, if you go onto the ACAS website, they've got a template that you can use. You need to make sure you include the date of your request, statement that it's a statutory request for flexible working, details of how you want to work, and let them know if you made a previous application. And you can also withdraw a request. You've got no statutory right to an appeal, but most companies offer them, so then you need to follow the company policy on how to do the appeal. Go to tribunal if your company did not handle the request in a reasonable manner, wrongly treated your request as withdrawn, they dismissed you or treated you poorly because of your flexible working request, or they refused an application based on incorrect facts. You cannot go to tribunal just because your request was refused. If you want to go to tribunal, you've only got 3 months to do that, and that timeline depends on these situations below. If you are unsure, you should get legal advice. The place for that usually is ACAS. You'll need to go through them to start the early conciliation and go to tribunal if you want to do that.